to speak up.
Kenny, bring the baby over here. Make it closer. Penguins. Are those the penguins?
Can you hear me? Okay, there we go.
Look at the penguins.
Sorry, I apparently don't know how to use technology. Hello everyone, my name is Alex. I work with our penguins here at the Mystic Aquarium. We are about to get started with our second and final feed of the day. So we do feed our penguins at 9:30 and 1:30 every day, and that's going to mimic the times they would be going out in South Africa and catching their fish. And you did hear me right, these penguins live in South Africa and Namibia. So today is a perfect day for them, perfect temperature. A lot of people are surprised or maybe a little worried that we don't have any ice or snow on our habitat, but our penguins are not a fan of that. So our penguins do like temperatures between 40 to 100 degrees. If it's ever colder than 26 degrees, our penguins actually would be housed inside because it's just too cold for them. So in the winter time, we do have radiant floor heat here to make sure that the snow doesn't collect on the habitat. And then our pool is either chilled or heated depending on the season, which is really great. So out in South Africa, where our penguins are found, they are actually critically endangered. So currently there are less than 19,000 penguins in South Africa. And at the current decline we're seeing, they could go extinct within our lifetime, which is really sad. So here at the aquarium, our mission is to protect aquatic life and empower communities to save our oceans. So we really appreciate you all coming today because a portion of your ticket admission to the aquarium directly funds our conservation efforts here at the aquarium. We do send staff down to South Africa every year to help with a variety of different efforts. Typically, most recently, we've been helping with what's called the Chick Bolstering Project. So about a month ago, one of our staff members actually went down because there was a really big need for help with penguin chicks out in South Africa. So thankfully we were able to kind of kick in gear very quickly and plan his trip within a month. And he was able to go down and help at SANCOB, the Southern African Foundation for the Conservation of Coastal Birds. And that is all possible because of people like you who come and support us. So we really appreciate you coming. Hopefully you enjoy the feed here today. It will last for about 30 to 45 minutes. If you all have any questions, please feel free. You can ask Bob. Make sure you ask Bob all the hard questions. I'm just kidding. You can ask me hard questions. But you can also ask us. You can shout out over across to the beach and we'll be happy to answer any of those questions for you. And before I sit down, when I sit down, I'll tap my bucket 3 times. That lets our penguins know it's time to come over and eat. And while I'm feeding, I'm going to be calling off all of our penguins' names to Caitlin and Megan over here on this side, and they're going to record everything that every single penguin eats. So if you look at our penguin's right wing, that'll tell you who everybody is. The first bead closest to their belly is going to be blue or pink to tell you if they're a boy or girl, and the next 2 sets of color are their names. So here in front of me is a female, and her name is Blue Purple, and that stands for the number she came into our colony. So blue is the number 4 and purple is 5. So she's the 45th penguin to ever come or hatch here at the aquarium. So you might hear some of those color combinations as we're feeding this afternoon, and we're going to track everything that they eat just to make sure that all of our penguins are doing well, and we're making sure that we know what they eat, and we can do kind of an overall inspection of everybody while they're eating. And just a reminder, please make sure we're not sitting on any of the barriers or standing on the barriers. We're not reaching our hands over the habitat or standing on any of the cement walls around the habitat. Our fingers tend to look a lot like fish, and also we don't want anybody to fall off of those cement walls. So if everybody just doesn't mind